Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's get set for the finale of the Bluff Championship. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. There's great anticipation in the air, and we're delighted to have you with us as we begin this next event on 2K Sports. Now to the first hole. As we settle in to follow our featured player, there's a rumour that this rookie on tour has started up some kind of rivalry with someone else. Henny Koyak is on the ground. Henny, do you have any more information for us?
Our featured player, although they're just getting established on tour, wants to take down some of the bigger, better players that are out there. Will Zalatoris is where they're going to start. And, well, despite the fact he's come back from injury, this young player can perform at the top level. He loves majors. So, with a Will Zalatoris defeat, you know you're on the right track.
It's always fascinating to see what motivates these players. Henny, thanks for that info. We'll be watching this rivalry closely. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out.
A tough break there, just getting into that second cut of rough.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Oh, right by the hole. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right. No harm done, nestled it up close.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
He's currently in a tie for third here. The second at Central Otago Ridge is a par 5, which players feel like they'll be able to get there in 2, but they've still got to be very accurate.
They do. Some trees lining both the left and right sides of the fairway. Fairway does pinch in, so the bigger hitters need to worry about that. The second shot, though, back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that sits well above you. Massive outcropping of rocks on the right-hand side short, but anything missing long and left goes down to a really low valley area.
Nicely done.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Well struck. 15 feet to the cup. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
That was almost an eagle. Great play. Just a short putt remaining here. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The third at Central Otago is consistent with the rest of the golf course, Rich. Just a gorgeous little par 4.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. And the second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. His second shot here. Oh, that's beautifully judged.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And at the conclusion of that hole, our player is leading this tournament, but Max Homa is in second. Going with the 7. Now, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
Okay, pretty straight putt to start out with. I think it'll take a little turn to the left as it nears the hole.
That is a great birdie putt. And that will take him to 3 under. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. The 5th hole is a strong par 4 at Central Otago, Rich.
It's a long par 4 at that. You got rock outcroppings both left and right of the fairway. Try and avoid those at best. And the second shot goes back up the hill to a green. Once again, raised up a little bit. Long from back to front with danger well out to the right-hand side. A par here is a great score.
Quality shot, that one. Well, we're getting more and more used to seeing this, aren't we, Rich? Max Homa once again in the limelight. He's certainly stepped up to the elite level on the tour.
Yeah, it just seems like, you know, it took him a while to get comfortable with the PGA Tour and his surroundings. But now that he's found the winner's circle multiple times, it becomes, you know, old habit to him. It's coming easier and easier, and he's evolving into one of the greats in the game.
This looks to be a great golf shot. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he's looking good. Just birdied his last hole.
Come on, don't be shy.
This is going right at the hole. No! So close. This one's for birdie.
Don't be fooled by the short length. There is still a lot of movement here to the left.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
And that will take him now to 4 under the card. The 6th hole at Central Otago is another beauty, Rich. A good par 4 this one.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
How close was that to going down? 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is all about momentum. It's a par save.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. As we get to the 7th tee at Central Otago, Ridge, there's a bit of a decision to be made off the tee shot.
Not for me. I'm taking driver out every day. Downwind, I can fly that rock outcropping. Into the wind, I need driver just to get to it. Second shot again to a green that's long and surrounded by humps and hollows everywhere. This is a beauty.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's up by 10. This is nasty. Wow, did this come out beautifully? Well, that's an extra life in the bank finding the green from there.
A chance to move to 5 under par. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And he moves to 5 under par. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 8th at Central Otago is a really long and strong par 3, Rich.
But it gives you a great bailout area on the right-hand side. You miss it out there, all of a sudden it could kick off that bank back onto the green. But if you get greedy and you miss this green to the left, you're going to have a challenging up and down from a low area.
trying to work a little draw into this flag.
Opting for the 3-iron here. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
Starting it way outside the hole.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. Don't you just love a big breaking left to righter started perfectly on line?
Just a 4-footer remaining.
Nice little par putt here.
Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And a bit of a setback there. Now he's 4 under for the tournament. This 9th hole at Central Otago, Rich, is a strong way to finish the outward 9.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Oh, that is bombed. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting this one up from around 205 yards out.
Going with the 3-iron. That's not a bad outcome. I know it's not on the fairway, but it'll do. Now, 4 under par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This one is a fair distance here.
He's done a nice job there.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Oh, this one needs to hold on to the fairway.
Okay, this one's going to probably just catch the first cut, I think. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 5 under. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. And Rich, the 11th hole is a monster. Almost 600 yards in length. You just got to hope the wind's behind you.
Luke, this is a big par 5 here. Lone Tree out to the right-hand side. Great aiming point for the player. But from there, if they got any hope of reaching into, it's got to be playing straight downwind. If not, your layup, you have some rocks there to contend with in that layup zone. And a third shot to a green that sits just above the fairway with a lot of run out on the right-hand side and short.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. This is his second shot. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Ooh, that almost went down. It's just about 3 feet away.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Well, the 12th hole at Central Otago is a short par 4. Is it gettable?
It most definitely is. This is a tasty morsel of a little hole right here. If you can't reach it on your tee shot, anything out to the right-hand side is going to set up a very basic wedge shot. The green runs from left to right into the heart of it. This is a definite birdie opportunity.
Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the 12th. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got to read.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
That's a good looking putt, that. Starting to work its way towards the cup. That's one of those putts that you're proud of, even if it doesn't drop.
And that should secure the par on this one.
He's leading by 5 shots as we head to the next hole. The 13th at Central Otago requires a very accurate tee shot.
Need a strong tee shot right here. That outcropping is a gorgeous line. From there, you want to hug the right-hand side as best you can, even bringing those rocks into play, as missing it down to the left-hand side. Bogey will be a number that you'll more than likely put on your card.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Yeah, nicely played. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This for par.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 14th at Central Otago uses one of the great design features, a Redan-style green.
It does. This green runs from right to left, repelling fades, encouraging a draw to hit into this green. This is a standout par 3 on this golf course.
Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
From long range here.
Go in the hole. An opportunity for a birdie here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
Nice line. So close to a birdie, but that'll be a par. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. Stop me if you've heard this before, but there seems to be a few rocky outcrops on this.
Luke, that's what I love about this golf course, is because we don't have too many hazards. We have rocks. That's what Mother Nature gave us. Again, when you look at this par 5, it just screams beauty from tee shot all the way up to the green. Just that one lone bunker on the right-hand side, which could see a fair bit of action with players' second shots, but is a very user-friendly green.
Will it find the grass? Oh, that's unfortunate. Didn't deserve that. This is his second shot. Going with the 6-iron here.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Oh, I like the look of this. Could it go in? Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at -6. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Currently at 7 under for the tournament. 16 at Central Otago is the final par 3 on the course. Rich?
Yes, again, we have the rock outcroppings on the left-hand side, the bunker on the right. But as you can see, there's a massive false front, short and right, you want no part of. You're going to have to favor the left side, but don't catch the rocks.
Okay, 1 extra club.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
So close.
A par putt awaits.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. As we near the conclusion of our round, Rich, 17, a good par 4 here.
Yeah, kind of a bowl-like effect off the tee. Fairway cameras in both right and left. Second shot to a minuscule green, it must be said, surrounded by rock cropping short of it and to the left of it. This is a designer's delight right here.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got about 27 feet from here, fellas.
Oh, that's a nice looking roll.
That was the line. Oh, no.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. The closing hole at Central Otago. It's a bit of a shame that we've arrived here, Rich. I've thoroughly enjoyed this round, but take us through it.
Yeah, the largest fairway on the golf course here. So tee it high and let it fly. Second shot plays back uphill ever so slightly. 2 bunkers protecting the front right portion of this green, but you do have a little bit of help from the left-hand side.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. That's just inside the range. And this putt for a final score of 64.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's paced it, he's read it. It's time. Little 27-footer. That was a long range for him. That's good stuff.
He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. He's managed to hole out now and has the clubhouse lead. That's good golf, but the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.